Hello everybody, Thierry here. I'm back in the UK. Welcome back, Thierry. I've had a little break. I went to France last week for 7 days and I had a lovely time. I had not been for a couple of years, and prior to that I had not been for 3 years. So as you can see, I don't go very often. I've always had an issue with going back home. It always makes me feel like I'm back in these years where I didn't like who I was, or didn't feel comfortable with who I was, or didn't even know who I was. I've also always had an issue with my family and my parents, always blaming them for something. Not good enough to love me, not good enough to raise me, not good enough to help me fulfill my dreams. But I've had enough of thinking that way. I've really wanted to change my outlook, the way I see them, the way I look at them, the way I love them, or the way I judge them. Obviously, they're getting old. They've just celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary, which is in itself a great achievement. But they've also had some health issues, like my father has had cancer and survived. My mother had cancer and survived. So, you've got to kind of, after a while, you've got to shake yourself. And me living in the UK is not easy because I'm not able to see the trouble they go through. We always forget, and I do, I'm the first one to forget. We always forget that getting old is not an easy thing, and the reason why we forget is because we don't know how it feels to get old, because guess what, we're not old yet. So my parents, they are in their 70s. Well, 64 my mum and 74 my dad, and they've got aches and pains. They've had to go through treatments at the hospital. It's stressful, and I don't realize it because I'm here in my little bubble worrying about what matters to me. And so in a way it's kind of, if it can be seen as selfish. But I truly love them. So when I went back, I just wanted to think about the way I've been behaving, the way I've been thinking for all these years. And I have done therapy before, and I have let go of many things, but for some reasons, I had not let go of everything. I had still got the belief that they didn't love me as much as the others, my brother and my sister. They didn't care for me as much as they did for the others. Every time I thought about them, I thought I was less than. But I realized that is total bullshit. They love me as much as they love the others. They are proud of me as much as they are proud of the others. So I'm starting to deprogram my brain and remove those old thinking patterns, because as I said, they don't serve me. They no longer serve me. Well, they never served me. All they cause me is stress and anger and pain, really. So going back there and keeping an open mind and observing them, observing the way they behave with everybody, not just me or my brother and my sister, but all their friends and other members of the family. They are truly loving and caring people. And it just made me realize that, look, we're all on this planet trying to get through a lifetime of trouble. So it's probably best if we just love each other. You know, if we can't love each other within our own family, it's not looking good. So obviously I've done a lot of thinking prior, but also while I was there, and we celebrated their, as I said, their 50th wedding anniversary, and we had a big celebration with lots of people. And my sister said to my brother is the eldest, "Oh, why don't you make a speech?" And obviously he had not prepared anything, so he said something that was really meaningful to him, and that's fine. And my sister did the same, so obviously I had to follow suit, and I had not prepared anything. But based on what I've just said, and based on the work I've done within myself to accept them, and to accept them as they are, you know, enough of judging even your parents. They've done the best they could to raise us. So anyway, so knowing now what I know about them and their history and their struggles and everything else, I didn't quite know what to say. But then something came up to me, something came to my mind, and I stood up and I said, look, I have spent a lifetime criticizing you and blaming you for things that I would have liked you to do for me. But now that I'm older, I realize that you are true warriors. You have gone through, you know, this journey called life to the best of your abilities. You've done the best you could. And actually, this is quite inspirational. And as a result of that, I have been able to see the way you behave, the way you cope with situations. And actually, I'm a warrior too. So because of you, I'm a warrior. Because of the way you have led your life up until this moment, right? You have given me a great template to follow. And that I cannot be more grateful for, you know? And so then suddenly, after I said that, I realized that, the penny has finally fucking dropped, you know? I have finally made peace with them and with myself. And that felt good. That felt really good. So, you know, I've had lots of stress related to my anger towards my parents. And I'm hoping this is going to slowly start to disappear, right? Because when I think of them, all I see now is two loving human beings that try their very best to not only love other people, but also look after themselves. You can't ask for anything else from any human being, whether they're your parents or not. So yeah, I've learned to let go of the past, let go of whatever doesn't serve you, right? Anger doesn't serve you, hatred doesn't serve you, blaming somebody doesn't serve you. Let go and free yourself so that you can make space for things that are more constructive, things that are going to help you move forward and grow as a human being, so that you can help other people. This is why I'm sharing this. This is a very personal story, you know, but I want to share it because I know that many of you feel the same way about their family. I know because I've talked about many friends about it. Not that I have that many, but I've talked to people about that. And parents and the way, you know, we relate to them is always an issue, right? So let go, and by letting go, your life is going to change for the better. Let go, love them, accept them for who they are, understand where they come from, and let go of whatever doesn't serve you and move forward freely so that you can be more successful in everything you do. Whew! This is amazing. This is an amazing revelation for me. Let me tell you this. It feels good. Thank you for listening and hope this is helpful to you. Bye for now.